Hello everybody, and welcome back to another episode of my first Pokemon Yellow Nuzlocke challenge. This is Infamous OG 1973. I'm here with Team Retro for Nostalgic Gaming Retro on both YouTube and Discord. Like I said, my name's Infamous OG 1973. My YouTube channels are Gaming with Infamous on both YouTube and Discord. I also go by my real name, Roger Hanson, on YouTube, Discord, and Minds.com. So if you guys want to check me out on any of those three platforms, feel free to do so. I'd like to emphasize joining Discord if you haven't already, because you can join us there and get involved in challenges like this one, which are pretty cool, so I'd suggest giving it a try. Now at the moment I'm going into this building and I am showing the map of where I'm at. Okay, now right now with the Nuzlocke challenge, I am at 156, and I am starting this video with Lightbulb, Dinobot, Kadabra, Glitch, and Cosmic all on my team at the moment. So we have that going on. I believe I just finished battling the gym leader. Now I am heading for the cave, the big bad cave. Dinobot is what I have for cutting outside of battles. I had to go ahead and do a fight with Wendy or Misty, because I found out that I could go to SS Anne to get cutting from the captain, but I couldn't use it outside of battles, so I had to go ahead and do that challenge. Now I'm going into this new area and I'm fighting a junior trainer. This is where things start getting pretty intense, so I had to start out with some commentary first. As I go through, I'll explain point systems like I always do for this Nuzlocke. It's been set up by Nostalgic Gaming Retro. Just so you guys know, if I refer to anybody by the name Rapid Glitch, that's who I'm just referring to as Nostalgic Gaming Retro. He goes by that on YouTube, but on Discord he's known most commonly as Rapid Glitch. So if you hear me say Rapid, that's who he's talking about. And he's also my adversary here in the game. Cosmic is another guy that I need to be mentioning too. He's another YouTuber on YouTube. He's also involved in Nostalgic Gaming Retro and a part of Team Retro. I'm a part of Team Retro. We all get together on Nostalgic Gaming Retro for Discord and we do challenges together. So there's a few others, but I figured I'd mention him since I do have his name up here in the game with me. So right now Dinobot is taking an oddish on. He's paralyzed, but he's still able to use Absorb. And he got a critical hit, which wasn't very effective. So now, since I have time, like I said, I have 156 points for the Nuzlocke. Now, at the beginning of the Nuzlocke, I start out with 151 points. Now, the first battle that you have with your rival, the professor's grandson, if you lose that battle, if you black out, you only lose 1 point there. That's called the sympathy rule. And not naming every Pokemon will cost you 5 points of your Nuzlocke points, which is 151 points. So say I lose a battle with the professor's grandson, that's 1 point loss, which would bring it down to 150. So that's how it basically works. Now, I'm not naming every Pokemon will cost you 5 points, so you have to name each Pokemon. Now, to revive a Pokemon, that'll cost you 25 points for each Pokemon that you revive. Now, if you black out, it'll cost you 50 points each time, except for the first one with the professor's grandson. When you black out, you lose 50 points, and you have to reset the game and start the game from the beginning. All members of the party will suffer what they call permadeath, which it doesn't really matter, because if you're hitting reset, then you start from scratch with nothing. So don't worry about that. Using health potions and items will cost you 20 points for each time that you use them. It costs points to use healing items and potions, but the Poke Center, it doesn't cost anything. So as long as you go in there and you heal your Pokemon, you're fine. But like say you're in a battle or something, you want to use a potion or an item, that's going to cost you 20 points each time. Okay, a Pokemon that faints will cost you 10 points for each time that a Pokemon faints. And when he faints, he is dead. Now remember not to heal your Pokemon before placing them into the computer. It is a permadeath, so if your Pokemon dies, you do like I do and you store them in the computer system, that's fine. But remember not to heal them at the Poke Center before you put them in the computer, because if you do that, then you're going to be docked the points for restoring the Pokemon. Just remember that, okay? One Pokemon for each area. If you catch another Pokemon, then you have to let that Pokemon go and keep the one you have. Before I was saying that you could choose the one that you want to go on with the game with, but that doesn't apply apparently. I was talking to Rapid and he corrected me on that and said that for the second one in the area, when you capture it, it's just disqualified and you can't use it. But you can catch the same Pokemon twice, just not in the same area. Now, if areas, okay, the areas in the game are usually indicated by color changes in the tiles. If you notice, Pokemon Yellow is a tiled game, and right here, everything around there is green. When it changes to a different color like yellow or orange or blue, then you're generally in a different area of the game, so you can catch one Pokemon there. Now that rule doesn't necessarily apply in some areas, like in Route 5 or Route 2. In Route 5 there's actually 2, maybe 3 areas where you can capture Pokemon. So you can capture a Pokemon in each of those areas, or each of those sections of that area, I should say. Now, you can also keep gifted Pokemons and capture a Pokemon in the same area. So if you get a free Pokemon given to you in the game or in game, then you can keep that game and still be able to capture one. So here we are coming to the cave. And of course, we have, I believe, Lass. Don't worry, she loses. She's lost each time. She's just a loser. Oh, it's Junior Trainer. She's coming out with a Jigglypuff. Now, the only way to earn points in the game is if you beat a gym leader, and when you beat a gym leader, you gain 25 points. That's the only way to add points to your Nuzlocke point system. Other than that, you lose them. So for every gym leader you beat, you get 25 points. The best thing I can say with this whole setup is build a team. Don't just, grab random Pokemon, which that seems to be what I'm doing, but I'm not. Okay, to be honest, this is the farthest I've gotten in this game. I'm not really a big Pokemon player, so the first time I actually played this game, it was with challenges done or given to me by Rapid, so I decided to give it a try. I did this one because I did those 2 challenges, and he asked me if I wanted to do Pokemon Yellow for a Nuzlocke, so I said, what the heck, I haven't got anything better to do, so that's why I'm collecting all these different ones. But I have done some research on these. With the last 2 previous challenges I've done, it's like right here, I really wanted to get Glitch, which is a Butterfree. I've heard good things about him, and so far I've seen good things about him. And Lightbob, he's a Geodude. He's a ground Pokemon, I guess you could say. So I knew he was good because I had to beat him with Brock, and there's only a few Pokemon who's actually effective against him. So I figured if he was hard to beat with Brock, he'd be good as a Pokemon on my team. Now Kadabra, I got him because he has Teleport, and that's useful in the game, so whenever I have to deal with poisoning, I can teleport back to a Poke Center and heal my Pokemon before before the poison kills them. Now right here, this is the only reason why I needed Flash on Cosmic, because without that, this entire cave system would be black. That's the only reason why I needed it. So I entered the cave, the big dark cave, and here I fight just insane amounts of trainers in order just to get through. So it starts getting hectic here. Okay, so I've got Lightbob, Kadabra, and Glitch. Those are the ones. I haven't played with Kadabra before, or Abra. He evolves into Kadabra, but I haven't played with him before, but I've seen him on videos and I wanted to give him a try. And I've incorporated some stuff into his to him too for powers. So I'm pretty satisfied with him. Kind of disappointed in Cosmic's performance. I've had to restore him, and he just kind of let me down on some of the things. I've still got Cocoa Puff, but I believe he's in the computer system. I might pull, or no, he's actually still being raised by the daycare, so I might go back and grab him. He should be pretty good. See how much points I've got and pay it off and get him back. He should be in good fighting health. But Dinobot is the one who's new for me on here. I have him, and I got him for free. That's my team, you know. I'm going through. I got 156 starting out in the cave, and that's what I'm referring to with building a team. Don't just go grabbing anything and everything random, you know. I've taken the free Pokemon because they're free, you know, but I also would say slow down and farm for XP, but also be wise about that, because when you get to Misty, you have to take that badge in order to get cutting without being in battle. Now, when I say that, what I'm talking about is you can go down to SSN and get cutting, but that only applies if you're in a battle like I'm doing right here with Slowpoke. Now, in order for me to cut outside of battle, I need to fight Misty and get that badge. But when I get that badge, it has a downside to it. After the level 30, all my Pokemon who go past level 30 become unruly, so there's a downside to that. Which, like I said, slow down and farm for XP, but be aware that at level 30 you're going to lose control of that Pokemon, so don't get too eager to hit level 30 too fast. And like right here, Glitch only has like 6 levels to go. And I technically have never hit level 30 before, so I don't know. But anyhow, I went over the rules and stuff with you for the Nuzlocke, and I can tell you that this part right here is going to get really intense, really fast. Well, not fast because it's Pokemon, but I'm really interested in seeing how this is going to turn out. I could not believe how tough this cave was. It's pretty tough. Man, it's getting close. I have to switch it up. Get Kadabra in there, see what's going on. Get him, Kadabra. That headbutt, that's vicious. It's just vicious. Hit him with a Thunder Wave. Oh, dig, yeah. Dig a hole. Kadabra used dig. Just barely. He still got me with a headbutt. Switch him out. Use Dinobot. And get him with cut. Now this is what I was talking about with cut in battle. You can do this with cut in battle after fighting or going to the captain on SSN. Got 162 points for my Pokemon. And then Infamous got 1150. Eco dude. Yeah. Let's see, at this point, I'd already gone out. I got restored, and now I'm back. I am fighting another match. Still at 156. I've got Light Bulb, Dinobot, Kadabra, Glitch, and Cosmic with one space open. Cosmic grew to level 21. And by this point, I'd been hoping that I'd be at level 25, but to be honest with you, now that I've had to fight Wendy, I'm kind of glad he's only at 21 instead of level 25. So Slowpoke is all through here. I mean, it's one fight after another with Slowpoke, and he's pretty tough. I call him Poopy Face, I believe. Mine. I should probably pull him out and start using him, but I don't know. I want to see how far I get. Now we have Light Bulb. He's an Eco Dude. Or Geodude. Slowpoke takes pieces of him on big time too, and it's not easy to take power from Optimus power bar. Just eating right through it. Kadabra. Disabled Dig. Hit him with Thunder Wave. See if I can paralyze him. But he's got that headbutt. It's rough. Hit him with Diffusion. It's not very effective. But he is paralyzed. That's the bad part. He disabled my dig. So now I've got to kind of like go through there and hopefully, you know, see, took him out. -10, I'm down to 146. Use Scratch. No, I use Cut. Slowpoke fainted, and 175 points for each Pokemon that was in the battle. And I defeated Pokemaniac. Infamous got $1,250. So now I use Kadabra, I believe. No, I try to use Kadabra to teleport out, and I can't because he's either down on energy or I'm in there. So what I did is, yeah, I was in the cave, so I used an escape rope to get out of there. No, I don't know for sure. This was switched off on me. So I go in, I heal my Pokemon. I use, or I restore. I don't just use them as a permadeath. I use restore on them. Taking 25 off, which brought me down to 121 in Nuzlocke points. So I got Kadabra back. I'm going after Junior Trainer again, and of course she has Oddish. So I'm gonna switch. Yeah, I'm gonna use Mega Punch. I believe no. Thundershock. I didn't think that would be good. Get new Sleep Powder. So I just switch out. Sleep Powder again, but it didn't affect him. I used Cut. It's not very effective, I don't think. But I got Poison on top of that. Now I'm gonna body slam him. But I got hurt by the poison. And it absorbed energy. Sucked health from Dinobot. But I used body slam again. Bye bye. I gained 183 XP for all the Pokemon that was in the battle. Junior training sent out a new Pokemon. I'm gonna send out Bulbasaur. I'm gonna send out Kadabra. Level 22 against level 22. Start off with Thunder Wave. Bulbasaur is paralyzed, but still uses Leech Seed. Kadabra was seated. Hit him with confusion. Bam. Critical hit. Super effective. Enemy Bulbasaur fainted and Kadabra earns 300. Junior trainee. Oh, I lost. Infamous got 440. That's called the cheap date. See if I can teleport. Can't use teleport now. Can't use teleport. I believe I finally figure out that I can use, escape rope and go back before I get poisoned. Come back to the cave. Do the battles again. If I can't use Kadabra, I use escape rope in the cave systems. Charmander, and I'm going to switch him out and bring in Dinobot, I believe. No, use Thunder Shock on with Cosmic. Paralyzed, but he still uses Ember. Could have been worse. Thunder Shock again. He's fully paralyzed. I use it a third time. He uses Leer. I use Thunder Shock the fourth time. Now this gets pretty interesting, so I am going to just stop talking now and let you guys watch the remainder of this because, like I said, it does get pretty interesting. I'm down to 121 points, but it gets crazier. Like Cubone, he just now came onto the scene. He's an interesting Pokemon. This one might be one that I use later on, I'm not quite sure. But he did catch my attention, so I'm gonna keep quiet and let this play out. Now before I go, I do want to point out that, again, my name is Infamous OG1973, and I have a YouTube channel called Gaming with Infamous. I also have a Discord channel called Gaming with Infamous. I go by my regular name too on YouTube and Discord. That's Roger Hansen. I also post videos on Minds.com, so if you guys are on there and you want to check me out, hit me up, say hi, and I'll be more than happy to subscribe to you. If you subscribe to me, that's cool too. This Pokemon Yellow First Gen Nuzlocke is brought to you by Team Retro through Nostalgic Gaming Retro on YouTube and Discord. If you guys want to check that out, please do so, and I encourage everybody to join us on Discord as well. If you haven't joined Discord, please give it a try. It's a good way of networking, getting to know people, and join the channel, the Nostalgia Gaming Retro. We do plenty of challenges just like this. We do races, all of it's retro. So if you're into that, give it a try. And with that, I'm going to keep quiet and let you guys watch the rest of this.